Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Natural Resources. Today I rise to echo concerns.
Sorry, excuse me. Stop the clock. The member from Oakville will withdraw. Thank you.
Echo concerns of my constituents as well as elected officials throughout the Niagara region. As the minister knows, conservation authorities have an important job preserving and protecting our land and waterways for Ontarians. Recently, the actions of the Niagara Peninsula Conservation Authority have raised concerns. Their strategic plan shows a shift toward land acquisition, disposal and development, and my constituents and elected officials are telling me that property development seems more important than conservation by the NPCA. Does the minister share the concerns of the people of Welland and Niagara about this direction?
Thank you, Speaker. I'm pleased to respond. And Speaker, I've received a letter today from the member from Welland, so I'm happy to review that and get back to the member. But with respect to conservation authorities, what I am pleased to report is that since 2003, our government's provided over $130 million to 36 different conservation authorities across the province, and this year we're going to be providing $12 million as well. With respect to the governance of conservation authorities, the Conservation Authorities Act 1946 establishes these organizations. And the responsibility and makeup of conservation authorities, as the member knows, is directed largely by elected representatives of municipalities. In fact, the board of directors, they're responsible for making all staffing and hiring decisions with respect to the general manager and the chief administrative officer of the conservation authorities. I'll have more to say in the supplementary, Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. I urge the minister to look into this matter. Just yesterday, the NPCA purchased a piece of land in Wainfleet with regional taxpayer dollars that was rejected and deemed unsuitable by the Niagara Regional Council in 2012. The purchase of that land was conditional on Wainfleet cutting a developer a break and waiving the township's 5% in lieu of parkland deal, thousands of dollars for that municipality, thousands of taxpayer dollars from the region. Our Conservation Authority needs to be focused on keeping water clean, preventing floods, keeping our residents safe from natural hazards, not cutting deals for developers. To the minister again, is he prepared to conduct a review or an audit of the Niagara Peninsula Conservation Authority to ensure it's meeting its mandate?
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you. And to the member, with respect to the accountability of conservation authorities across the province, they are audited regularly. The funding that we do provide, they are accountable for. The large majority of members on Conservation Authority boards are elected representatives from municipalities, and perhaps some of these questions would be best directed to those municipalities in the regional areas. The reality is that those individuals that are on these boards are accountable to their municipal colleagues who are elected representatives as well. I'm happy to review this, happy to look into this, but those are independent boards and agencies that are responsible for the decisions that they make and are accountable to their local electorate.